told the president he was wanting a good team, and also there was a dean by the name of Burgess there that really wanted some teams that be competitive. And so I said, well, the first 2 years we probably won't be competitive. And I said, why? And I said, I want to make them have it's going to be very difficult to play for me. And I said, why? And I said, because I'm going to make them be so disciplined that they're going to have to do things that natives normally don't do. Because in the past, some of them has come from different areas where they just went to the games. They didn't go to practice. And I said, but that can't happen with us. And so when I first went to had people come out, and we had tryouts. So there was over 110 that came to the tryouts. My first year there, I only had a chance to recruit one person. I accepted the job in the first week in August and didn't have a chance to recruit. So when the players came back, in fact, the returning players that were coming back all had to try out. I told them, I said, the teachers here, there's some of them that will tell you, I'm going to use you. And I said, I want you to tell him, he told you he was going to use you. And so I am going to use you, and I'm going to make you the best player that you can be. At the same time, you use me as a resource for your classwork, or if you need some help calling your parents because they're a long ways away, then you use me also. And so I would tell them, I said, you're going to be in the best shape of your life. And I said, I'm going to run you very hard. I would tell them, if we're within 10 points, it was 5 minutes ago, we have a chance to win. So we cut through these people, and I try to run them to death. So from 100 people, their first workout, there are 50 the next one. Next one is about 30. And then we got to 20. I couldn't run those people off. I mean, they were in great shape. I tried to kill them, really. I told them I was going to. I ran them and ran them and ran them. But they were very happy to be in that good a shape and all. I would say your discipline starts with your language. Your discipline starts with your language, so any swear words that I hear, you're running 25 laps. So the first day, one guy had to run 75 laps. After that, I never heard any swearing on that. And I said, that's where the discipline starts, with your language. And so I said, the coaching staff's the same way. If you hear me swear, and it's very hard for coaches not to swear, I said, I'll do the same thing. Well, I've never had to run any laps, no. Sometimes I'd run laps with them, because at that time I was young enough to run with them, so sometimes I would. But those were the things that we built our program on, was to be on time, which Indian time is said to be, if a meeting's supposed to start at 9, well then at 9:30 they start coming in. The meeting starts at 10. I hated that, and I hated that term called Indian time, and so we made them be on time. And I think as a result of that, then, also I made them wear ties, coat and tie. Well, we don't have any coat and ties. Okay, let me get your ties for you. And they didn't want me to have their ties at all, pick their ties out for them. And so I said, borrow, do whatever you need. In fact, had people that would travel with me and all say, they still call you coach after 25 years. And it still happens now. And I think that's as a result of being a student and a player, and the discipline for the first time that they ever had discipline or made them be on time. And I talked to some of those leaders and says, our meetings start on time. So maybe it did have some effect on them.